The alignment between ancient sites and their structures will blow your mind. Did you know that ancient sites like Easter Island, the Nazca Lines, Ollantaytambo, Paratori, Mesili, Nanger, and the pyramids of Giza are all aligned on a single great circle? There is a mind-boggling connection among ancient structures that is indicative of a far greater meaning than we are ever aware of. And we still don't know what this means. Now, there have been numerous theories that ancient structures around the globe were specifically positioned by ancient builders thousands of years ago. Perhaps one of the best examples, according to many, is the Great Pyramid of Giza and its curious position on our Earth. For those of you who didn't know, the Great Pyramid of Giza is the most accurately aligned structure in existence and faces true north with only 3/60ths of a degree of error. And also the Great Pyramid of Giza is located in the exact center of the Earth, landmass, the longest latitude, the longest longitude. How did they know to position it there unless they were looking at the Earth from the skies? Kindly support my Patreon account since YouTube has again demonetized my YouTube channel. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below. So these are still mysteries that we have to answer. Also, the weight of the pyramid is estimated at 5,955,000 tons. Multiplied by 10th to the 8th gives a reasonable estimate of the Earth's mass. So how do they know the Earth's mass? So as you can see, these ancient structures were built with a mind-boggling precision. But the pyramids at the Giza Plateau do not stand solitary on Earth. In fact, there are countless other sites that seem to be connected somehow. And if you take a look at other ancient sites like the Nazca Lines, Machu Picchu, Easter Island, Mohenjo-Daro, and Tassili N'Ajjer, among others, and draw down their position on the map, you'll notice a connection that points perhaps towards an ancient code, quote-unquote, embedded within these structures. As is noted by worldmystery.com, ancient sites like Giza, Siwa, Tassili N'Ajjer, Paratori, Machu Picchu, Nazca, Easter Island, and others, Mohenjo-Daro, Persepolis, Ur, Petra, are shown clockwise from Giza on the equal azimuthal projection. The projection is centered on the axis point in southeastern Alaska, and distances to any location from the center of an equal azimuthal projection are equally scaled. Since all of the sites on the Great Circle alignment are equally distant from the axis point at 1/4 of the circumference of the Earth, the alignment forms a perfect circle halfway between the center and the outer edge of the projection. And as we can see in the image, the complexity, isn't this something? So obviously, these were entities that made these structures in these specific locations that had knowledge of the Earth from space. It's mysterious complexity of mysterious alignments. Now, Jim Allison goes on to explain even further in a variety of intriguing charts, listing the distances of each site from the Great Circle and the distance of each site from the northern axis point. There are slight variations, the distance from the axis point to the Great Circle, depending on whether the route from the axis point to different locations along the Great Circle crosses over the equator or the polar regions. The mean distance from the axis point to the Great Circle is 6,218 miles. So, from Giza to the Great Circle is 6,219 miles. From Siwa to the Great Circle is 6,231 miles. From Nazca to the Great Circle is 6,221 miles. From Easter Island to the Great Circle is 6,221 miles. From Mohenjo-Daro, it's 6,243 miles. From Ur is 6,173 miles. from Petra 6,213 miles. Furthermore, the alignment of these sites is easily observable on a globe of the Earth with a horizon ring. If you line up any two of these sites on the horizon ring, all the sites will be right on the horizon ring. And you can start on the equator at the mouth of the Amazon River, in the Middle East, which is a maximum latitude to the line touches, then go to the equator at 130 degrees, near the northwest tip of New Guinea. And you can see there seems to be a connection among all of the above structures that form, to the surprise of many, a massive circle encompassing all major archaeological sites on the Earth. So how is this possible remains a profound mystery. What are your thoughts about this enigma? Were the ancients trying to tell future generations something? Or is it possible that this fascinating connection is nothing more than another bizarre coincidence? This was from Ancient Code and Old World Mysteries, and on Humans Are Free. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support.